Hello guys, welcome to another video. I am Umang Mawani and I solve coding interview questions. Today we will solve another problem of our two-pointer playlist, that is 3 sum. The problem description says, given an integer array nums, return all the triplets nums I, j and k such that I is not equal to j, I is not equal to k and j is not equal to k and their sum results in 0. Notice that the solution set must not contain the duplicate triplets. For example, if this is the nums array, we can see that one triplet is -1, -1 and 2 and another triplet is -1, 0 and 1. In example 2, since the nums array is empty, the output is also empty. In example 3, since the nums array is 0, again the output is empty. Now if you notice, this problem shares similarities with our first problem, that is 2 sum 2, with some couple of differences. Those are, in that problem, the input array was sorted, and over here, the input array is not sorted. And instead of finding a pair, we have to find the triplets over here whose target sum is 0. So we will try to follow this similar approach. First, we will sort the array, and then we will iterate through the array, taking one number at a time. For example, we are required to find I plus j plus k, which results in 0. Now let's say during our iteration, we are at number I. So we further need to find j plus k such that it results in minus I, because we found I, and if j plus k is minus I, then I minus I will result in 0. So if you notice, at this stage our problem translates into finding a pair, that is j and k, whose sum is equal to minus I, and that is exactly what we solved in our 2 sum 2 problem. Another difference from the previous problem is that we need to find all the unique triplets. That means our answer cannot contain any duplicate triplets. Now to handle this, we will have to skip any duplicate number that we find through our iteration. But that is again not a big problem, since we will be sorting our array in the start of the solution. So if we encounter any duplicates, we will simply skip that duplicate and iterate through the next number. Now let us go through the code and understand the approach that we just discussed over here. So first, we will sort our nums array that we just discussed few seconds ago. Next, we will initialize and declare our answer list that will store the list of triplets, and we will return in the end. Next, we will write the for loop starting from I equals to 0, going up to nums.length minus 2, that is up to here, so that our last iteration will cover these triplets. Now this if block will handle the situation where we have duplicates in our given nums array. It reads, if I is greater than 0 and if nums of I is equal to its previous number, that means we have found a duplicate, and in this case we will simply continue our for loop. Now if this is not the condition, we will call find triplets method that will simply help us to find all the triplets. Now in this method we are passing nums array, which we sorted, then our target, that is negative nums of I. As you can see over here, this is our target, I plus 1, which will act as a left pointer, and our answer list. Now you may think why this left pointer is I plus 1. Let's see in this example. Assume I is at first position. Now you have to find j and k that will result in 1. So our left pointer will start from the next number and our right pointer will start from the end. So in this window, we will try to search j and k such that its sum will be equal to 1. Now after this method, we will close our for loop and we will simply return our answer list. Now let's see how we can find the triplets using this method. So this is our method. We are taking nums, we are taking target, the left pointer, and our answer. At first, our right pointer will be the length of nums array minus 1, that is at extreme right. Now while left is not greater than right, we will try to find our j plus k. So our current sum will be nums of left plus nums of right. This is our current sum. We will see if our current sum is equal to the given target. That means if j plus k results in minus I, because if you see our target is minus I, if it is equal, then we will add that triplet into our answer list. So we will write answers dot add, then we will use arrays dot as list method where we will write negative target. Now the reason why it is negative is because over here we have passed the negative value of I as our target. Hence we will again write negative to return as normal I. Then our nums of left and nums of right. Now after adding our triplet to the answer list, we will increment left pointer and decrement the right pointer, because when we again traverse through the while loop, we do not want our answer list to contain the same triplet. Now one very important step is, like we checked for the duplicate in this for loop, we have to again take care of duplicates in this find triplet method as well. So to check for the duplicate, we will write while left is less than right, and if nums of left equals to nums of left minus 1, then we have to increment the left pointer. And similarly, while left is less than right and nums of right is equal to the nums of right plus 1, that is its next number, then we will decrement the right pointer and we will close our if loop. Then else, if current sum is greater than the target, that means j plus k sum is more than the required target, so we will decrement our right pointer. And if this is also not the case, then we will increment our left pointer and we will close our while loop. So let me reiterate this find triplet method. We are accepting nums array, we are accepting target as negative I, we are accepting left, and we are accepting our answer list. We will declare our right pointer to nums.length minus 1, and we will write our while loop. While left is less than right, we find the current sum of left plus right, and if current sum is equal to the target, we do the following steps. Firstly, we will add our list into our answer list. We will take the negative target, nums of left and nums of right, and we will increment our left pointer and we will decrement our right pointer to avoid adding same list into our answer list. Now to avoid duplicates, we will check if nums of left is equal to nums of left minus 1. If yes, then we will increment the left pointer. Similarly for the right, if it is equal to the right plus 1, we will decrement our right pointer. Now if current sum is greater than the target, that means we have to decrement the right pointer. Else if current sum is less than the target, then we increment the left pointer. So now let us try to run the code. Okay, I missed one curly braces and it is accepted. So before we submit, let us see the time complexity over here. In line number 3, sorting of the array will take O of n into logN time, and this find triplet method is taking O of n time. And as we are calling this find triplet method inside our for loop, that means this is taking O of n square times in total. So our overall time complexity is O of n square. And space complexity, if we ignore the space required for this output array, the above algorithm will result in O of n space, which is required for sorting the given nums. Now let us submit the code. So guys, I hope you understood the similarities with the previous sum, and I hope you understood this approach. If you have any queries, you can let me know in the comment section, and also like, share and subscribe this channel to help me solve more problems for you. Thank you.